So I just want to do a quick little movie review here. I haven't really done one since I think Insidious, but that being said, I recently got to sit down and watch The Blackening. This was a movie I've been excited to see, but didn't have a chance because my local theater didn't even show it. I don't know why, but whatever. That being said, I grew up with South Park and Family Guy humor, dark humor. I love me a good joke here and there and whatnot. So my feelings don't get hurt when they kind of make jokes like in this movie. But then again, I'm also not black, so obviously it wouldn't hurt my feelings to begin with. But that being said, I wouldn't say it's not a racist movie. Yeah, there's some racist stuff in there, but I mean that's to be expected. The Blackening,
Whoa! Jim Crow Monopoly.
Shit probably runs on racism.
If you've watched the trailer, you know what you're getting into. However, I will say the trailer is kind of misleading. Based on that, I was thinking it was going to be a good blend of comedy and killing. So I thought it'd be like a comedy slasher, but you're not really getting that. So based on those expectations, I was kind of let down. Overall, the cast themselves, pretty good. I enjoyed all of them, actually. And the plot itself started off pretty good. But by the end, in the final outcome, I'm just like, not the best. The kills, also not the best. It started off good. I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. But then ended up not being so good. So it's just like, damn it. But, I mean, if you don't want to watch people get killed, then sure, this is a movie for you. I mean, it's got some decent laughs here and there. Another disappointment from the trailer is most of the main jokes are in there. It's just like, so I've already seen them all.
You got Rosa Parks on your shirt, right? Would she be sitting down right now?
I mean, that's exactly what she did.
You can shut up. Made you look. Made you look.
Why black women gotta save everyone all the damn time?
Overall, decent movie to rent if you want to. I paid full price, like $20 for this movie, basically, for like a home premiere. So I basically had like a theater at my house, except I could pause it, get up and do something else real fast if I needed to. So that being said, I basically spent full price as if I went to the theater, except I just didn't leave my house. So don't be like me if you want to watch this movie necessarily. Just kind of rent it, unless you really want to own it. But in my case, I always watch movies again a few more times, just whenever. So I'll definitely watch this one again. I don't think it's a bad movie by any means. It's just not exactly what I was expecting. So I think this would probably be a good spot to transition into spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled, click off. If you don't care, just continue on. But going into spoilers, the kills. I think I think there's 4 kills technically, and I know one of them's off screen, and then the other 2 are just kind of like real fast, or the other 3, I should say. Yeah, the kills aren't the best, which, like I said, if you don't want to watch people get killed all the time, then sure, whatever, this would be fine for you. But for me, I wanted a good slasher movie with some comedy, and I just didn't get that necessarily. But the comedy itself, it was funny, but nothing to make me like cry laughing or piss myself laughing. It was just all right here and there. The actors were great. I loved them all. So on the bright side, with the main cast really not dying at all, besides the first 2 people in the beginning, I guess that's a positive or negative depending on how you look at it. Because you like these characters, so you don't want them to die, but at the same time, you're watching what you thought was a slasher type movie, and you want to see some people die. But yeah, speaking of dying, the killers. The 2 rednecks, horrible. The masks, the outfit design was fine, but the killers themselves, they were actually really bad. I will say the movie completely fails on its ain't nothing else to say. There's no way to put it lightly. The killers sucked, and they weren't made up to be these big bad guys either. But at the same time, if you had any sort of expectations for a killer, yeah, it's just yeah, I can't even put it into words, really. The killers are just awful. And, well, I guess the killers die. Okay, so there is more deaths in the movie than I remember. I kind of forgot. But, I mean, I'm not really counting the killers. They just fucking, they sucked. And then the mastermind, you know, his reasoning for the whole purpose of this movie is just kind of like, what a petty motherfucker. But some people be like that, so it's not totally unrealistic at all. So, anyways, that being said, I think the movie was fine. It has some decent jokes. Just not as fun as I was hoping it would be. So, yeah, like I said, if you want to watch this movie, rent it. I wouldn't recommend buying it. If it goes to a streaming platform anytime soon, then perfect, you know. But other than that, rent it, don't buy it. Redbox it, whatever. But I'm sure most people are way different than me. Like I don't rent movies unless like, you know, I'm in town. But I just flat out buy them on my Xbox Movies and TVs app. So yeah, I'm kind of dumb when it comes to that. So if I buy a shitty movie, I'm stuck with it. You know, thank God I didn't buy Morbius. I saw that piece of shit in theaters. So yeah, I did waste like $20 on it, I guess. And yeah, I was pissed off afterwards. But at least I didn't buy it, so I don't have to fucking see it on my console. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. The Blackening, pretty decent movie, but not great or that good. It's all right.
You sacrificed the person you deem the blackest.
The blackest?
Nobody should judge anybody in here, bro.
You have 2 minutes to decide.
Shanika, she say nigga the most.
Nigga.
See?
Wait.
Y'all can't pick me. I'm gay.
Clifton.
Yeah.
I can prove I'm not the blackest.
Prove it.
I've never seen Friday. I voted for Trump.
What?
Twice.
You